she got no time. How does she know? Will she take me for a ride? Do you believe we can find the answers in our mind? I've been waking up from dreams that used to play. There's no looking back on love, it's too late. How does she know my rhythm and frequency? The pulse of my breath reflecting like sequins, and the light from her spirit it always shines. She's in my heart but she got no time. How does she know? Will she take me for a ride? Do you believe we can find the answers in our mind? I've been waking up from dreams that used to play. There's no looking back on love, it's too late. How does she know? Will she take me for a ride? Do you believe we can find the answers in our mind? I've been waking up from dreams that used to play. There's no looking back on love, it's too late.
ziemlich herzlich bei uns an Bord unseres
Ihrer Gurtmehrheit des gesamten Fluges besichtbare geschlossen zu halten.
I'll send a signal flare if everything goes right.
お願いします。
Just sleep and dream of riding on the wave of life. Everything's changed, buried under graves.
かわいいね。
Huddled on the runway, waiting for the night to fly away. And how the years alight themselves and blend into a single flame. I don't think there's a good way out, but I don't know how I can stay.
かわいい。
Tell me something true before I lose myself. I need a place that's ours and nothing else. We can drink the rain, come back home again. Nothing lights as brightly as the darkness in the dawn. Please don't fly away. And how the years alight themselves and blend into a single flame. I don't think there's a good way out, but I don't know how I can stay. We can drink the rain, come back home again. Nothing lights as brightly as the darkness in the dawn. Please don't fly away. I'll send the signal flare if everything goes right. Just sleep and dream of riding on the wave of life. Everything's changed, buried under graves. Huddled on the runway, waiting for the night to fly away. And how the years alight themselves and blend into a single flame. I don't think there's a good way out, but I don't know how I can stay. Tell me something true before I lose myself. I need a place that's ours and nothing else. We can drink as brightly as the darkness in the dawn. Please don't fly away.
チーズフォンデュ
And now the years light themselves and blend into a single flame. I don't think there's a good way out, but I don't know how I can stay. We can drink the rain, come back home again. Nothing lights as brightly as the darkness in the dawn.
全部美味しそう
Don't fly
美味しそう すごい買ったねティー
I'll send the signal flare if everything goes
トイレッ
right.
トペーパーかわい
Sleep and dream of riding on the wave of
い牛さんの絵がいいね
life.
食べたい 見てめちゃくちゃかわいい
Huddled
かわいい美味しそう
waiting for the night to fly away.
美味しそう美味しそう
くどくない。
And how the years
Oh,
light
yeah.
themselves and blend into a single flame.
美味しい
I don't think there's a good way out, but I don't know how I can stay. Tell me something true before I lose myself. I need a place that's ours and nothing else. We can drink the rain, come back home again.
Dish, please.
Nothing lights as brightly as the
share some
darkness in the dawn.
Yes.
Please don't fly away. And how the years light themselves and blend into a single flame. I don't think there's a good way out, but I don't know how I can stay. We can drink the rain, come back home again. Nothing lights as brightly as the darkness in the dawn. Please don't fly away.